Ah, the whining at work, the whining from your friends, the whining at home. Oh my goodness, stop the whining. Fortunately, every Wednesday at Southbridge Liquor is Whiner's Wednesday. So we'd like to invite you to start whining with us. Joining me today is a big whiner in his own regard, Cody Johnson from Wirtz, Beverage of Minnesota. Cody, what have you brought me today?
Well, Michael, today what we are focusing on for Whiner Wednesday, and I do like to whine on Wednesday, tweet about it, do all the fun stuff that goes along with using the internet. We're going to go over Thanksgiving wines. These wines will fit any situation, and they are crowd pleasers 100%. They appeal to the snobbery and folks like myself. And
I'm not a snob, but I do enjoy wine on a regular basis.
Okay, so if me and you were having Thanksgiving dinner,
perfect.
We would pile through all these wines, and I think we'd have a good night. So what I'm going to start with here is, generally this time of year, people are looking for Rieslings, and there's no better Riesling, in my opinion, made domestically than the Chateau Ste. Michelle. They have 3 different tiers. They have a dry Riesling for somebody who's looking for more of that bone dry German style, really clean, crisp. And then there is the Chateau Ste. Michelle Riesling. This one's nice. It's got some nice pear notes, a little bit of peach, and it's slightly dry.
I've had that one, and that's Chateau Ste. Michelle is my favorite label in general, and that's a good reason.
Excellent. Yeah, Columbia Valley produces some spectacular wines, all the way down from Cabernet, Syrah, Merlot to the Rieslings and Pinot Gris, etc. So this would be my first recommendation. This is going to play really nicely off of your cranberry sauces and some of your kind of your lighter fare. If there's anything spicy, this will go well with it. My second recommendation is going to be from Kendall Jackson. This is their new Avant. It's slightly Chablis in style, and what that means is it's going to be more acidic. So they focus less on the creaminess, even though there is a touch in here, and more on just a cleaner representation of what Chardonnay is.
Kendall Jackson, that's more of a classic Thanksgiving wine or label, right?
Exactly.
People know that.
And the regular Kendall Jackson Chardonnay has got some nice tropical notes to it. It's going to be buttery. It's got that kind of that cinnamon, baked spice sort of flavor profile. This one has a little creamy key lime pie, great with vegetables. So if you're a vegetarian, you're celebrating Thanksgiving and you don't have turkey, I would recommend this for your corn casseroles, your green bean dishes.
Time for the vegetarians to start whining too.
Hey, they always whine. And drinking. This is what I think we need here. So the third selection is going to be a Beaujolais Village. At this point in your
French wine.
Yeah. You're familiar with Beaujolais Nouveau?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be a wine that you celebrate harvest with. So what they do is they pick those grapes a little earlier, they ferment it, and they ship it over here, and it's kind of tutti fruity, a little banana. The grape in here is Gamay, and this particular Beaujolais Village is going to be aged on oak. It's going to have some nice cherry, black pepper notes, and the grape varietal Gamay is perfect for any kind of cuisine, whether it's Thanksgiving or you're having pizza on a whining Wednesday night. So
popular pizza night, I think, Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
Middle of the week, you don't want to cook?
No, definitely don't want to cook. So I would recommend this one. The fourth wine on the lineup here is the Columbia Crest Grand Estates Armitage. One of the reasons I selected this wine, and it's kind of out of left field, the grapes that comprise this blend are all considered good wines to serve with Thanksgiving. So this particular wine has Merlot, Syrah, Cabernet, Malbec, and a little bit of Cab Franc. Great press on this wine. 89 points out of Wine Spectator. This is the first vintage for the Armitage. It's got a really nice, soft, silky mouthfeel.
Now, would this be the kind of red blend that you might use in doing a brisket or a roast in a crock pot, or no, not so much?
You could, and I usually would go the red blend category or a Zinfandel, which is going to kind of lead us into our.
I'm getting you off topic there, but we want to throw a little bit of extra information in if we can. Get that on there.
Well, when you're cooking a brisket or slow cooking anything, crock pot style or otherwise, I think using red wine that's not overly tannic, so you don't want to get into the Cabernets that are going to be really bitey and gritty. You want to use something that's going to kind of be a little juicier and kind of
More mellow.
Yep. So on that note, brisket, Zinfandel.
There you
Perfect.
go.
So Zinfandel, if you're cooking a turkey and you're doing like a black pepper rub, anything spicy, this pairs with nice thick sauces as well. Zinfandel's known for being more of a jammy varietal with some nice spice on the back end. Not too tannic. So if somebody wants a bigger wine, a lot of Zinfandels work. Gnarly Head's great. Murphy Good's another fantastic selection for your Thanksgiving meals.
I haven't heard the word gnarly since the 1980s.
Drink it on your BMX.
Right.
And one of these days
I'll put on my powder jacket or my members only jacket and drink a glass of Gnarly Head.
And lastly,
A crowd pleaser, very popular right now.
this one is the Allure Pink Moscato. This is out of California. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Party wine. It may be a little bit sweet for some people.
It's tasty though, I've had it.
It is. But we have a solution for the people that might take a sip of this and say, I like it, but it's a little too too much
lay it
of a
on me.
sweet
What
end."
is it? What is
So what we're going to do here is you can get a bottle of your favorite vodka. I prefer Svedka or Grey Goose. So take 4 or 5 ounces of this, put it in a shaker, shake it up, get it nice and cold, and then take your cool bottle of Allure Pink Moscato out of your ice bucket or refrigerator or wherever you have it, and pour about 2 ounces on top of that. That way you're going to soften up the alcohol so you don't get that, you don't like that burn of the alcohol like I think Michael and I might like.
I like a little bit of a burn.
Okay, so
Not too much though.
the Allure's going to cut it, and it's going to be delicious. And after dinner, all the way. And you know, for somebody that wants a martini, you don't just want to pour a bunch of vodka. Keep the crowd in line with dialing it back a little bit.
Fantastic. Well, those are some great options you've given us today. Appreciate you taking the time to come out and share your knowledge with me and with the people that will see this video. And thank you for watching. I'd like to remind everybody that at Southbridge Liquor, winers are always welcome. Thanks for watching.